Hi, my name's Serenity Dougherty. I have been performing comedy around Nebraska for about a decade. My spirit animal would be the spirit of my recently deceased dog, Lord Byron.
My name is Matthew Blevins. I've been a comic for 5 years, and my spirit animal is Keith Richards.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm DC Cronin, your favorite light skin. I've been doing comedy for about 5 years, but I was doing crime for 15, so that's pretty good, right?
And your spirit animal would be?
Michael Jackson.
All right, what up, what up? It's your boy Lavetti Vegas, founder of Comedy Mafia. I've been doing comedy for a little over 2 years.
And if you were a tree, what would you be?
There's a different kind of trees. Welcome to Comedy Society. There we go, man. You know, I want to start strong and finish strong, and if you ask my girl, that don't happen too often. So, you know, the world is crazy, man. They got minimum wage going to $15 an hour. You know, Burger King said they'll do it. McDonald's said they'll do it. Taco Bell said they do it too. You know, and hopefully they do, man, because I be getting 10 tacos and only 2 sauce packets. It's upsetting, man. McDonald's is a little upsetting too. Like, you want to pay people $15 an hour, but your ice cream machine don't work. That doesn't make any sense. It's a little upset, man. But people trying to get that money, man. But I grew up, man. I wish it was $15 an hour when I grew up, because we grew up broke, like straight broke. My mom used to whoop us with a cable cord, and we didn't have cable. Like that's how broke we were, man. It was tough, man. And we used to wear the same clothes and everything, me and my brother, because that's just how it was, man. Mismatched socks. You know, my brother tried to wear my sister's shirt one time. It was a little weird, you know. But growing up broke, man, it was tough, man. It was hard, you know, because my mom didn't really have too much. You know, we used to split noodle packets. You ever split a noodle packet? You ever had peanut butter and jelly for dinner? That's how hard it was in my household. I know it's hard to laugh at, because you're like, damn, little black boy broke, but it's okay. It's okay. Things happen, you know. My mom said steak, shrimp, or pork. She was talking about noodle packets. That's what she was doing. It's terrible, man. I love my mom, though. She was supposed to be here tonight, and like she done my whole life, disappointed me, so. My girl was also supposed to be here tonight, and like she's been doing the whole 9 years we've been together, disappointed me, so. But I've probably been disappointing her my whole relationship, so it's okay. I love my girl though, man. I love when she sleeps. I love when she's at work. I love when she's with her friends. I love when she's watching my son. I really love my girl. You know, the whole time my girl, you know, she's like, I wish you can do more. I carried our son for 9 months. I'm like, well, I've been carrying this relationship for 9 years. You know, leave me alone. Only woman I know that can carry a baby and carry my wallet at the same time. Only person. You know, I love my family though. My family's a good family. I love my family, but I hate social media. I hate my friends on social media. That's what I really should say. Because I post a picture of my son, 100 likes. Post a picture of my girl, 100 likes. Post a picture of me, 2 likes. Every time. I just did it today. I was like, let me see if I get some likes today. Didn't even have it. It was like 3 likes, maybe 1 more like on my picture, and it was all family. That's what's even worse than that. Social media loves my family. They don't love me though. That's what sucks about that. Social media, man, everybody always talk bad about social media too. Like everybody wants to fame. You know, you feel like you got a platform when you're on social media. But in reality, nobody cares about your life. Let's be honest. If you don't get 100 likes, if you don't get 90 likes, if you get 2 likes or 1 like, do you really matter? Honestly, man. And that's how my life is, man. Like I tell people, you know, I got a job, I'm a manager at First Watch Cafe. You know, it's a breakfast, brunch, and lunch place. I post pictures all the time. You know why people come to my job? To get a discount. That's why. They don't come because they want to see me. They come because they know they can get a 50% discount here at this place on the eggs and bacon. It's ridiculous. Being a manager is hard though, man. You got to go through resumes. You know, nobody wants to work nowadays, man. There's now hiring signs everywhere. There's not hiring signs at my son's daycare. There's now hiring, nobody wants to watch kids, nothing. You know, but resumes are the hardest thing because I feel like it's just, there's young kids that always apply. They stay for like a day, then they don't want the job. But the thing about resumes that I don't like from like grown adults is they still got their high school email. Like, how many people still got their high school email in here? Be honest. Y'all who I'm talking about. You know, somebody had soldierboy05@gmail.com. I'm like, what? Honestly? Seriously? You applying for a manager job? Like, I can't hire you. Y'all ready for your first comedian? Now, this is the first time I've met this woman. I know I've said that with everybody. I feel like a creeper. Like, this is the first time I've met all these people. But first time I met this woman, I done seen her videos a couple times. She's really good. She's funny. Give it up for Serenity, Dougherty.
All right, yes. How's it going? You all, yeah, thank you. I know that it is our year of the Lord 2021, and it is not PC to make sweeping generalizations about a group of people based on their appearance, but here we go. You guys look like successful adults. No? It's okay if you're not. I definitely am not. I know I'm not a successful adult because I just bought my first car that was made in this century. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility. The keys have a red button that just says the word panic on it. And I don't know what that's for, but I want to use it all the time, you guys. I've been thinking a lot lately about 8th grade emo Serenity. Like, somebody was like, you know, when life gets really hard, imagine going back in time and talking to like the 8th grade version of yourself and describing your life, and they would be so jealous of what you're doing now, right? And I think that's true. I think if I could have a conversation with 8th grade emo Serenity, you know, turn Evanescence off, right? Like take the butterfly clips out of her hair. I think she would be very jealous of my life because I can kill myself anytime I want. I don't have to wait for like the parents to go to bed, like lock the bathroom door. It's just an option I have on the table all of the time. I am living my best life knowing I can end it at any time I choose, right? Like that's where I'm at. It's awesome. I am a white woman. Yeah, you guys, you knew already. I'm white, and it is really, really embarrassing to be white right now. It's so embarrassing. Every other day there is some Karen on the news like, white privilege is not real. It's not real. If I have more money, it's because I work harder. Like, I know that's not true, okay? I know that's a lie, and I'm gonna tell you why. Just look for any white person in the summer, right? We all have sunburns, all of us. It is the only disadvantage our skin color affords us, and we cannot be bothered to put on lotion to overcome it. That's white people. As a white woman, my greatest fear is becoming a Karen, because I don't know where Karens come from. Where do Karens come from, you guys? Do they spring fully formed from piles of expired coupons? Is it like something you have to aspire to? Like, is there like a little girl filling out the back to school form? Like, when I grow up, I want to ruin people's lives over ranch dressing. Where did they learn their skills? Is there like a Karen Academy? Because if there's not, I'm going to start one. That seems like money on the table, right? I'm going to teach intro to Karening, how to ask for the manager, right? Advanced Karening, what to do when the person you're speaking to is already the manager. We have a strict no refund policy, but if you do manage to get your money back, you graduate with honors. So that's the Karen Academy. I have noticed something lately. I think that like Karen hair or Karen power has to be in their hair, right? Like the haircut. But what I want to know is who's giving that haircut nowadays? Like, what self-respecting hairdresser is like, yeah, this seems like a good life decision you're making, ma'am, right? Let's go ahead. And I hate to blame black-owned businesses, but the only way I can imagine this going down is like, you know, it's a specialty salon, right? Like Hair by Marcus, and some white lady comes in and slaps a $10 coupon on the counter and is like, Marcus is like, you know, this is for cost cutters, and also we only cut black hair here. And then about 10 minutes into that exchange, she's like, you know what? Screw it, come on back. No, I don't need to see a picture. I know what you need. We got this. That's the only way I think that haircut can happen. I've noticed something lately. If I'm waiting in line for a bathroom and a woman comes out before me, she always apologizes. She's like, oh, sorry. Why are we doing that, ladies? Why are we apologizing when we come out of the bathroom? What are you apologizing for, right? Like, the only thing I can think of that you would need to apologize for is if there's a baby in the toilet bowl, right? Like, then you owe someone an apology. I don't know that it's me, right? Like, if this is a problem that can't be solved in 2 flushes, I'm just going to use the men's. All right, that's my time. Thank you guys so much. You've been wonderful. Give it up for Lavetti.
Marcus Hair Salon, huh? For real? That's what we doing? All right, the next comedian, man, he's my boy, he's my guy. When I first met him, he roasted the hell out of me, I'm gonna be honest with you. He was in this roast thing, and his team wasn't too good, but he was pretty good. Give it up for Matthew Blevins.
That's right. They're like, what does this show need? More Nebraska Dad Energy. That's what we... It's like, my back hurts and I've been doing comedy for less than 20 seconds. Nebraska Dad Energy. We're all about to go yell at some kids for not knowing stuff that it was our job to teach them in the first place. Nebraska Dad Energy. We're going to go cuss a lot while we try to get out of recliners. Nebraska Dad Energy. The only thing you got to watch out, though, for is Nebraska dads have no asses. So if you're thinking about having a kid and you're in this room and you haven't had one yet, move to Denver before she gives birth, or your ass is going to fall off. I grew up white trash in Nebraska City, Nebraska. To which you're like, we have eyes and you have a light on you. We knew that already. Plus, it's kind of redundant to say I grew up white trash in Nebraska City. That's like saying I grew up Mexican in Mexico. It's like, no crap, that's where they come from, dude. I grew up in the worst neighborhood in Nebraska City, but that's just what other people nicknamed the house that we lived in. Oh, man. Sometimes when you're white trash from Nebraska City, your youngest son will come up to you and say things like, hey, Dad, why is Grandpa also our cousin? Which I found to be as funny as you people did. But my son wasn't laughing, that's for sure. So I had to tell him, I'm like, well, here's how that works. Basically, the Blevinses, they lived in the Purcellville, Iowa river bottoms, okay? And every year, God would send a biblical flood to try and wipe them all out. But the Blevinses just kept reproducing so fast that God could not stop them. There were a couple of these brothers that came from this this people farm there in Purcellville, and one of them was nicknamed Coyote, and the other was nicknamed Slick. Because if you're never going to have good dental care or health care or nutrition, you should at least have a badass nickname to take with you through life. So Coyote and Slick, they went over to Sidney, Iowa, and they got themselves a couple of farmers' daughters to marry. So I don't know if farmers' daughters are like the McRib, where if you're gonna marry the one, you get the other one for $1, so you might as well get the second farmer's daughter. I mean, you're gonna regret it on the drive home if you don't. So these two brothers married two sisters, and so their kids were double cousins. One of those double cousins, that was my grandfather. His name was Jim. He's somewhere off in the outskirts of Lawrence, Kansas, drinking Natural Light and just real mad that the Beastie Boys are ruining America. Which I didn't have the heart to tell him that the Beastie Boys were white Jewish kids from Brooklyn, but that might have made him madder. So I'm just gonna let him sit with that. The other double cousin, he was Tom. He was my step-grandfather. He drank Canadian whiskey, not Natural Light, and he would beat you at a game of Risk. And then if he was drunk enough on Canadian whiskey and Grandma went to bed, he would tell you all about his alien abduction stories. So Tom was like the Joe Rogan podcast way before Joe Rogan. And I was the only subscriber, but I was locked in every word. So these two double cousins, my grandma married both of them. Not at the same time, because that would be weird, right? No, she married them at different times, because I don't know if there's some sort of Blevins reward card or if it's like the Radio Shack battery program. When you fill your Blevins punch card, you get a free one, which, why in God's name would anybody want to fill that punch card? You guys have been looking at one for a few minutes, and it's like, yeah, pass, right? So when I finally put my son to bed and tucked him in for the night, it was no longer like tucking in a little boy. He had heard some stuff he wasn't going to unhear at that point. It was like tucking in a grizzled Vietnam War veteran who was just now coming to the realization that he would never get into a good college. You guys have been an awesome crowd. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for your host, Lavetti Vegas. Thanks a lot, guys.
Your family is worried about you, man. All right, y'all ready for your next comedian? I worked with him a good couple times. He's hosted some shows. He's your favorite light skin. He represents the Giggle Juice. Give it up for DC Cronin.
Give it up for Lavetti, y'all. Now, this is the ghetto part of this section. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, look, hon, it's a human microphone, huh? Yeah, I just recently turned 40. Any 40-year-olds in here? Up? No? Are you young whippersnappers? Well, there's a rumor that when you turn 40 for a guy, you gotta get your booty played with. I choose not to do that. I'd rather die from whatever they're going to check for. But it's like, because this booty is, where no man has gone before. Okay, there was this one time. All right. I was sick and my mom had to give me a suppository. For y'all that don't know what a suppository is, it's a little pill that's shaped like a bullet. And they shove it up your butt. Thanks, Mom. That was a great first date. Like, what gay doctor came up with that? Like, Like if I have a headache, oh, let me get an Advil and just shove it up my ass, you know? Yeah, went to Vegas for the first time. Anybody been to Vegas? Boy, those some hustling, some of us, boy, I tell you. I was walking along the strip, this guy came up, he was like, hey man, how long you here? I was like, about a few days. He was like, hey man, you wanna go zip line? Hell yeah. Man, we got a Michael Jackson impersonator show, you wanna see that? Hell yeah. All right, I need you to go down here and fill out some paperwork. So 2 hours later, I got timeshares in Zamunda, Hogwarts, and Wakanda Forever. Yeah, I got divorced about 3 years now. Anybody been divorced, married, everything? Yeah? You been divorced? I'm mad y'all clapping over the divorce part. But yeah, so I tried this dating thing. It's a little different for me. You know, like I was with this one young lady. She got big ass kids, you know, like giant teenagers. So I went to, meet them and stuff. So I ain't no punk or nothing. What's up? Get out of here. Oh, sorry. Go as you were, gentlemen. As you were, gentlemen. Sorry. Anybody got kids? Now I have a 13-year-old who has recently became taller than her father. And she weighs more. So basically, the moral to that story is I'm not picking my daughter up no more. She's going to pick daddy up. Yeah. My son's in electronics. Yeah, this electronics is taking over the world, right? I took my son's phone away. He's only 9, so it's on Wi-Fi. Don't worry about it. It's Wi-Fi. And he just start freaking out. Oh, my God, Dad! What am I going to do? Go outside. Playing some leaves. When I was by myself as a kid, I played in some leaves and played SWAT. You did? No. Man, look like Bill Cosby trying to do comedy again. Just one clap. Hey! Like, I guess they stopped him because, he has another sexual thing going on. See, he did it wrong. See, he was popping the pills, putting it in the cup. Should have just shoved it up their ass. That's all. Had to start thinking about things like dating. Dating is crazy. Like, back to dating. Like, why they ask so many questions? Like, what do you want to inspire to be? Somebody at this movies. Are we going to the movies? No, I just want to know, like, what are your aspirations to go to this movie? No, do you have any goals? Well, it was going to this movie, so I guess I got to change my goals now. Man, what else can we talk about? First of all, give it up for Lavetti real quick. And I don't remember the initials, but whatever TV station this is, give it up for them. Yeah, I got my GED at Metro, yeah. Like, anybody get their GED, or did y'all just do what you're supposed to and graduate on time? Like, some of y'all ever been in the service? Anybody been in the service? You've been through a lot of stuff. I like you, man. Divorce, service, Lord, you got a hell of life. Like, I lost track, man. You are an interesting guy, man. Is he up next? Coming to the stage, I don't know, but he's an interesting guy. Like, a lot of y'all, you graduated, went to college. I had them same type of goals. I dropped out of school, went to jail. I know, isn't it? I fulfilled my destiny. I had to stop stealing, man. Just too many felonies. No, nobody? Okay, all right. I'm the only one that committed crimes in here, huh? You liars. I don't even know how much time I got. I'm just having a good time. 1 minute? All right. So there was 2 black guys who went into a bar. Nope, that ain't it. Now, I appreciate y'all for coming and showing us some support, man. I love y'all. My name's DC Cronin, and I'm out.
Give it up for the criminal DC Cronin. Interesting. Very interesting, DC. Very interesting. That's going to be a new nickname, the live microphone. That's what I'm going to say next time we have a show. Yes. All right. All right. Give it up for all the comedians tonight. Matthew Blevins, Serenity Dougherty, DC Cronin, your favorite light skin, Mr. Giggle Juice. And I'm Lavetti Vegas, and we out. Appreciate y'all.